What's up guys, Predator here. Today, as usual, 2 tables of 1-2, 1 of 2-5. Let's see what we got here today. This is a mix, 3-betting, actually all options. If you want to have a flatting range, this would be also very low frequency of flat. And recreational is raising this board actually. So we're gonna call this once. Blocking his 2 pairs, and on this board I'm not seeing him having too much value, and he's raising again here. We're gonna call once also here, and we got there. And on this board we can do a lot of options. With a heart I'm gonna c-bet small. He might raise more jack king here, or I don't know exactly what's exact, and a king, yeah, like I thought that he might raise a king there, but against the half pot on the turn we can't really fold. And here of course we jam. We're gonna take a bit of time. Okay, I check. Yes, I mean, not sure what exactly would be my bluffs, and if I would jam there with any merge value hands like ace king after he check raise on that flop. But yeah, that couldn't be that bad actually. At least some of the times calling their ace jack. Assuming I'm not supposed to have too much king queen off, so I'm gonna have 4 combos of king queen suited, so yeah, that's pretty fine. Let me see what happened here. Okay, so everyone got there on the river, so he got straight and he got nuts, the full house. He flatted here, he's the same player, he flatted here the tens, so he might have flat also some things. So exploitatively we're gonna bet bigger. If he has a jack or some draws, he's not gonna fold. We can bet also bigger on this board, so I'm gonna bet bigger in this time. And we can block, we can check. I think we're gonna block this. Interesting river. And think about. He has also all the a6 of hearts, ace. I'm not sure he would ever fold an ace. How are we gonna flat this one? Not sure. I mean, I'm giving up here, so I block all his bluffs. I'm gonna give it a yeah. Not sure he would have folded an ace there regarding. So yeah, pretty bad river. He check raised and then betting big on this one. Not sure, but we can raise sometimes, but not having any reads on him. Better. I better. Can flat here. We flat again. So let's see what he's doing. This weight, maybe 9. I'm not sure. I'm not sure he would have any bluffs when he bets on the river again. But at least of curiosity, I checked it back. So yeah, I think we can check it back. So no point in bluffing this. Yeah, and we can also on this board sizing up. We can be sizing up. We're not betting range, but we can definitely size up when betting, at least some of the time, some combos. This is a mix. I will fold this time. Gonna check back this one. This is also a mix. I'm gonna 3-bet this time. I would have loved all of. He has a lot of Jack X, 8x, 6x, but on the turn, I mean, and on the river, I mean, against this size, we just fold. He's never bluffing there with his size. And here we're gonna flat. King 10 suited against a 4-bet. It's pretty close actually. We just fold land here on the turn. I'm not sure exactly what he's doing here. He might cut with a flush, but we call against this side. We call another one, and let's see what he's doing on the river. He might do it also with ace jack, for instance, or anything else. Very strange size, very strange size. So we can try to battle this one with a heart. Very strange. I mean, I'm not sure I can fold this. Yeah, okay, very interesting. Very interesting. So against the whale, we're spotting this. We're gonna call. I mean, also potting. We're gonna call. Just yeah. Aces. Okay. Interesting line. I mean, really, really. What the heck are you doing? So this is a neat fish. So pretty much slow played kings, I assume. So nice hand, my friend. Nice hand. I'm not sure what this line represents or is supposed to mean. Just a fish can do this, check call and check raise on that board, especially on that turn. And he has some queen x. Let me think what would be his bluffs. I have king jack. Not sure, but without a spade I would fold this one. This is very low frequency. 3-bet from the small blind. So this player is calling, and the other one is calling too. Interesting. So I'm not gonna bet range here against a weaker player and a possibly weaker player. I don't know this player. So I'm gonna check this one. And this one we can do whatever. It's indifferent, I think. I like to check call, I think, to realize my equity. Or depending on his size, I could check jam. Okay, so I think we're gonna just take it to showdown. Yeah, interesting. So we flopped the set, he flopped the flush draw. Yeah. Okay. Very interesting. I assume he never has two pairs or or set on flop, so with this one I could check or block bet, but I like more block bet because I'm getting value from his ace-10. If he has also offsuit combos or king queen, maybe without off or just suited but without diamonds there. I'm not sure exactly what his range looks like, so here we have a lot of checks. I prefer to block there. And we can block it here also on the turn. We can check again and value bet the river. I mean, not anymore. Not sure if we can value bet this when he checks. If he checks, and if he bets, pretty tough to call. Can bet value bet against. Yeah, he can value bet any ace, any queen. Not sure he does has any plus, but against this size, yeah, we just call. Yeah, like I said, pretty sure this was face up value bet for queen, but yeah. Against the reg, he might show up with block bets, with block bets with just air, not just big sizes. So I assume he does have some block bet with air or value thin value bets, also with a 7 maybe on that spot. Against a pretty large 4-bet, I mean this is pretty fun because we are a bit deeper. Not sure what to do. This has a lot of very well playability post flop, even deep, so we can call this time. At turn the BB it's pretty close. I wouldn't call that very big 4-bet. And here we can call once. Without backdoor we don't raise this. I don't like it, so we are pretty deep, so I don't like raising it. And here we can call. Not sure if you can call another bet here. Half pot means pretty good hand on 4-bet pot deep. He could have also some draws, but on one side, on one hand, I'm unblocking his bluffs, semi bluffs, overs, and but on the other hand, I don't like calling it here on double flush draw or without flush. So because we have reversed implied outs and being so deep, getting it in with on the flush when the straight completes would be a disaster. So not not so not so big of a fan of the call there on the turn, even if it might be close. So I think we can block bet here, or even bet big. Yeah, blocking some of his queen x, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't fold any flush draw on the turn, and he could have turned a pair in a flush draw with queen, so not sure he would fold anything. So we're checking back and try to re-evaluate it on the river. Let's hope we win with the 10 now. I mean, I hope he doesn't bet. Yeah. He might have folded 9s, but yeah, I'm not sure. And against the squeeze, against a weaker player, not sure we can jam it sometimes, but so deep we're never jamming. 150 BP effective, and calling would be disaster when this player jam and he rejams, so we just fold here. Unfortunate, it's pretty close spot. I will mix this as well on the turn. He has a lot of ace highs, a lot of middle pairs also, so I'm blocking some of his middle pairs and draws with a 5. So not sure if I can. So this is why I don't want to overbluff. Of course he has a lot of flats. He would have fold on the turn, but on the same time I don't want to overbluff this, so I will just gonna fold this one. Against another bet. Having a lot of equity, we definitely can raise this and being a bit deeper. Even if he has something better, I mean, yeah, we are never gonna fold his hand on the turn if he jams. And on the river, I think we can do this one 10% block. And induce something, hopefully. Okay, so we just got called, not to raise. Nice king, okay. We're gonna check it again, all the way. He might check range here. So I would have definitely bet king jack or ace jack there. I'm gonna check all this. And a 10. Interesting value bet there. Interesting value bet. Let me just look it up in the hand with king 3 again. This is pretty close actually, and so deep. Now we're gonna fold this one. So on the turn, he definitely could value bet like I thought. Good king, unblocking the both flush draws. Ace king, even king queen might overbet sometimes. Against this bet on the turn, blocking some of his draws. With sevens, I would call with an 8 for instance, then with better with an 8 than with the sevens. We're gonna fold sevens here. So that's why I thought being so deep, I have maneuver space here on the turn, so I can check raise bluff, some clubs, some 7-5x of clubs, 5-6 of clubs like this. So I can definitely check raise there and uh, even calling a jam depending on the combo. So with this combo, of course, we're gonna call, but we get a lot of value and from his merge hands, so it would be a shame to just call and exploitatively, of course, but also GTOs. I'm pretty sure we would raise this sometimes against a weaker player. This one who played this the hand very strange on the king high board, we're gonna fold this time, even it's pretty needy, but against this tricky needy fish, I'm gonna fold this. I'm just gonna play it straightforward. And here when he bets overbets this try board, I might be already dead, so I'm gonna call one, but I'm not sure if this is a thing against a weaker player who overbets this very dry turn. Yeah. Nice, my friend. Yes, and on the river, we can do a couple of things. We had an SPR of 1.3, 1.4, so of course jamming would be an option with this hand exploitatively. But this isn't seeing GTO. I mean, I don't see any too many hands I would play like this for value. I mean, other than King 3 or King 6, merge check raising on the turn, which I normally wouldn't raise the turn with. This is a mix. I don't see anything, so doesn't make too much sense to jam this river. So because I have the straights, I have two pairs like I have without flush draw. I have sets which I might slow played, and that's why I could block bet. I could block bet very small, so not that small, not 10%. I could block bet 20% like this. Would be also an option, and yeah, but I depending on the player, so I didn't have any read on him, so I just blocked by this one. And when his check raising is dead, he's just a maniac aggro, so we're gonna call this one. Not sure what he's doing here. After check, he has some good hands to check raise with, of course, but taking him as a aggro, we never folding here. And yeah, I assume he would pretty much jam it, all of his bluffs and values. Yeah, like I expected. I don't expect him to check ever here regarding of what he had, so he can definitely jam very very thin. Yeah, so we can call this. All of his bluffs got there, so we can't call this anymore. Unfortunate river. We're gonna check it again and take it down on the river. Well, I mean, we're gonna bluff this on the river, and yeah, nice. We took it down. Mm, we can see bet half pot. We can see bet small, even bigger. Can do a lot of stuff on this low board. You wouldn't fold any. This is not a 3-bet. Any draws or higher cards, so he has a lot of queen x. We're gonna check it, and I'm not sure what we win against anymore, but not sure he would fold an 8 or 9s to 10s. Let me think about it. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't check a queen. He might have a jack, but we do bluff this time to make him fold 9s and 10s, maybe, hopefully, or an 8. Yes, nice. And against this weaker player Shorty, we wanted just to show it down, and we just gonna fold this one. There is a mix of all three options. This time I'm gonna 3-bet it, and we're not folding against this very aggressive player. Yeah. He carries a lot of queen x of queen off, so we can definitely check it back and re-evaluate it on the river. Queen x off with queen of club, he would have played like the same. So we can pretty sure evaluate this river. I thought he's thinking of doing something crazy. I mean, here he has all of the a6 of off, so I thought about bluffing this, but he might have played a6 of um, a6 of a6 off with a heart like this, so check back the turn. Sometimes also with some other pairs with a heart, so not so sure I would bluff that. I'd bluff that too often. I would do it sometimes, but I know this player and he did a lot of hero calls against me, so I'm inclined to be very careful with the bluffs against him, and that's why I didn't bluff that. Even would have been on pretty low frequency bluff, I assume, with the nines there, because I have some showdown value, very very low amount. I mean of we have some, we win against some king queen off, random king queen off without a heart there. So this is good enough to overbet, and of course we're gonna call this. Easy check raise here. I would raise a lot of draws on this board. And when he blocks again, very interesting block. Not sure what we can win against. Very interesting block there again. We didn't even got a call there. That's a shame. That's a shame. Forces a mix here, like this one. But let me see, he's opening 16% from AP, so we're not gonna 3-bet this one. Or this time, because when he calls, pretty much calls premium hands, he also has a pretty high 4 to 3-bet. I would definitely bet this one without a club also. Block better, or even bet bigger with king queen or ace queen, but with queen jack is pretty close, and we're just gonna show it down. So we're gonna sit out on next big blind. It seems we don't have too much action. We had a little bit of action, but not that much. And see what is his check raising. Not that aggressive, but he has some draws. We're gonna call with a heart and 2 overs. We're not folding. He might check raise an 8 or check now, so we just gonna check it back, and we will bluff the river when he checks. Hoping he's not check calling a turn jack or an 8. I'll take the same line with some king x with a heart or in a flush draw. What? He called? What? Oh my god. Oh my god. He called her with ace 9? Oh my god. This was very interesting. Very, very interesting. Not sure about his call. So he's blocking 9x, 7-9. He's blocking my flush draw, so really not sure. Of course, we have some showdown value against some random 4-5, 7-9, 10-7. We have some showdown value. We didn't. I assume this was his thought process in this spot. I wouldn't bluff a better ace high because I have showdown value, and actually it is, yeah, pretty low frequency bluff here. I just wanted to make sure he wouldn't call a 6 or an 8. Even I'm not sure, so given this call, I'm gonna take a note and I'm not gonna bluff again against this guy anymore with showdown value. Or maybe we will gonna bet very thin for value next time with ace high. A very interesting call there. So this was for today, boys. I hope you enjoyed. When so, just don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and see you in the next video.